Lesson of the day is, do not believe these people who claim that pedophilia is not love, because whoever says that is the most dumbest fucking moron ever, and they should be educated on pedophilia and also childhood sexuality, because pedophilia is love in most cases. Just like how heterosexual adults love each other. And it's not just lust, like people claim to be, because they're fucking morons.
Okay, so I am officially triggered right now. Holy cow, trigger warning. I cannot believe what I am hearing. What? So this guy is OmniPolitics16, and he has made an interesting argument that pedophilia is just another sexual orientation. The footage that I've used in this video came from 3 different videos that he has released, and I have to admit I have done some editing because this guy likes to ramble between his loosely constructed arguments. But once you accept the insanity of this dialogue, you start to see that his argument is based on the natural progression of equal rights. Namely, he feels pedophiles do not have them.
And we're already hitting 2017 with a bad start. Oh, brother.
Yeah, things are about to get a whole lot of unhappy in a real hurry here, so if you prefer not to look, this is the moment to leave before your ears can't unhear what is about to go down.
I have noticed in my previous videos that my perspective on pedophilia has changed. Not to the point where I think that pedophilia is wrong. I don't think pedophilia is wrong at all. But my perspective on it has really changed a lot. And it's weird because usually, like, I would think that pedophilia is this because children aren't educated on it, but my perspective has changed since then. I'm not saying my opinion has changed. No. My opinion is still the same on pedophilia. Pedophilia is not inherently wrong, nor is bad. Even child sexual abuse is the same thing, quote unquote. I just gotta say my reasoning was a little bit regressive and a little shitty. I had a lot of shitty reasoning, bad reasoning, but honestly, back in September, I had horrible reasoning tactics. I only could come up with one reason why it wasn't wrong, and it's because they were uneducated.
Okay, well, I'm glad you came up with at least one reason that it's wrong, but I'm getting really uncomfortable that you seem to be struggling to come up with the cons here. This is not a should I or should I not kind of question. There's no multiple choice. It's kind of like the terms of service box. We all understand we're just going to act one way. There's no debate on it.
Like, those were my only reasons why children were harmed, because they were not educated. I did not do enough research, and I just went on theories and called them facts. Yeah, I know, shitty reasoning. Even people who were my subs noticed it's shitty reasoning as well. It was only until like late of October is when my opinions started progressing to the point where like I can come up with more reasons. And then in late September, I finally hit the brick where I know a lot more about child sexual abuse and pedophilia, more than I did in late September.
Alright, and an example of your newfound knowledge would be...
Well, there's a new thing roaming around on the internet called age fluid. I know, it doesn't really matter and you hear it a lot and it sounds like some Tumblr bullshit, which it kinda is Tumblr bullshit. It's Tumblr jargon that's spewed into the real world, and yeah, and people are coinciding or inclusifying this with pedophilia. Pedophilia is getting inclusively added with age fluid because apparently only pedophiles fake their age to children in order to gain advantage to children. Honestly, the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life.
That's the dumbest thing you have ever heard. Really? Am I understanding you that you're offended that you think pedophiles are getting a bad stigma because they lie about their age? That's the dumbest thing you've ever heard. I mean, I'm not going to say that I agree with you, but I will concede I'm hearing a lot of dumb things.
Age fluid means you can change your age rapidly and stuff and this and that. It's just jargon from Tumblr, like gender fluid. Just all this bullshit, non-binary age. people tend to coincide this with pedophilia somehow. But yeah, that's what it means. Age fluid, you could change your age within minutes, and yeah, which is pretty funny because if you think about it, most teleophiles lie about their age to get the adult to the adult they want. But the main problem I have with this is when people say only pedophiles, yeah, pedophiles use this technique to gain advantage towards children. Which is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life, because I never heard any pedophile gain advantage towards a child. Even child molesters I hear don't even have to gain advantage towards a child just by telling them that they're 7 years old. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And you should know why this is flawed. It's based on the assumption that you can just change your age whenever you want to, which is not how biology works and not how development works. But yeah.
What types of people are you interacting with that you know this? I just have so many questions that I don't think I could handle the answers to.
99% of fucking child abuse, quote unquote, cases, it does not consist of a man having to say, oh, he's 7 years old, and this and that, and blah, 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 he's not an adult. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. You literally just tell a child your age, and they will like you, no matter what. You don't have to be 7. Basically, what you're saying is, oh, this child only likes certain age groups, so that means he's kind of a piece of shit. Yeah, 40-year-old man and a 7-year-old boy. There's a difference. Hair, muscle, everything is different. It should be clearly obvious to the child why they're not that age. And the child will even look and know that they're not the age they describe at least. A child will know that. But no, people in society tend to wrap it up and say pedophiles only use this technique, which most pedophiles aren't child molesters. Nor would a fucking pedophile have to fake their age. This sounds like a mental illness rather than some fucking thing. And I doubt any pedophile do this. I think child molesters, people who try to gain advantage towards a child and who suck at it, at least, do this. They use this tactic.
Where to start? Alright, I'm going to just assume you don't understand what you are talking about, or you are putting on some type of show, because there is no way you could possibly believe this. Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth?
I tend to say I have lower intelligence. Morons. I got an IQ of 100, around the 115, 125 range. So yeah, basically I'm above intelligent, or superior intelligence.
Or maybe you honestly just believe this. I can't tell. That's why this is an issue. I can't tell if you are trying to be completely outrageous or if you seriously believe this.
I've seen a couple images relating to age fluid, and I wanted to jump out the window. That probably makes some antis and normies happy, but no, I wanted to literally jump out the window and landed headfirst onto the cement. Basically, they show an image of a man, and inside which I'm supposedly is its soul, it's a little girl, and he's luring a boy, quote unquote, to him, and some guy snapshot and said, "This is not love, this is pedophilia," which basically indicates that pedophilia is not love, and it's just lust. Yep, makes sense. Because, you know, loving a child, having sexual feelings towards a child, you know, just like a heterosexual man has to the opposite sex, it's just lust, right? Right? It's just lust. Pedophiles do not care about anybody's feelings. They just care about their own self-being. Even though the same people who claim that children are asexual, and it boggles my mind how people claim that children are asexual. I'm going to make that in a future video, that children are not asexual. Also making a video this week about children consenting to sex and why they can. But people like to twist it around like dumbasses and say, it's not love because power dynamics and fucking this.
Who are the normies? You have a slang word for people who are not into kids. You have a slang word for people who are not into kids. So let me get this straight. I I, in your world, would be a cis, white, normie male. That's fantastic. Just fantastic. This has to be satire, right? This is satire.
And before you go on, they're going to be like, there's some people going to be like, oh, there's still pedophilic offenders. There's going to be assholes in every fucking sexual orientation. If you're just going to paint one whole orientation as bad because a few of them are fucking assholes and jackasses, then why don't you paint the same for homosexuality or heterosexuality? Why is it based only on pedophilia? Doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm all for equal rights and accepting others and everything, but we need morality too. We need set morality, and not everything gets to be a lifestyle choice. Fuck, man. What the fuck? No, I don't need to just accept what you tell me. I don't need to compromise my value system so you can feel validated in your ideas. Your ideas are harmful to society. This is not a race to see who can get to the lowest level of depravity in the name of inclusiveness. Fucking Christ, man.
People are relying too much on the subject of morality, and I hate that. I fucking hate the subject of morality. I hate the subject of subjective morality. I hate the fucking subject of legality. And I'll explain in a video in the future why. And then there are people that are making arrogant videos that are clickbait, which is also violating YouTube guidelines. And fucking clickbaiting and stating that, oh, look at this, if you're fucking pedophile and click this video, you should get killed and hang yourself. Yes, because, you know, telling people to hang themselves is definitely a definite argument, right? Of why you're fucking wrong, right? Some guy that wants to search up a video of a child doing his own thing and want to sexually pleasure that so he won't go out and actually have sex with the fucking child, you tell to hang themselves? Yeah. Rather than telling them to go seek help. You're definitely morally righteous, you fuckhead. I mean really, I cannot grasp my hand on the jarring irony and the fact that these people think they're doing right is just it blows my mind. If you're trying to help kids, why are you telling pedophiles to kill themselves? Why are you telling pedophiles to fucking take drastic measures and harm themselves? Are you fucking serious? Are we this narrow-minded? Even though I don't agree that they should seek help, because there's nothing wrong with the fucking orientation, but to you people, since you're too narrow-minded and moronic to actually critically think, you're not going to critically think, and you're just going to assume it's fucking bad. But this is just bullshit. Even if it was child porn, even if it was, it should be removed off YouTube because it's breaking YouTube guidelines. But if it's fucking child porn, it's still not harming the fucking child. You people are the exact same as people back in the past stereotyping Jews. You guys are the equivalent to that. You're telling pedophiles to kill themselves and feel guilty about pleasuring themselves with something that doesn't even revolve on harm, and they cannot find a safe release for this shit, so they have to find a safe release on YouTube. You want to help people, you let pedophiles have a safe release to just reposted webcam videos that aren't even fucking harmful online, so they won't actually go and have sex with an actual fucking child. You're not helping anybody. You're not. You're just being arrogant, simple-minded, not even critically thinking about the situation. I am so angry at the fact that the society is just fucking falling into the shit, and it is the start of a new year. I thought it was going to be better, but no, we're heading off to the wrong direction.
I'm going to ignore your argument in support of pornography, but if this is the future of Western civilization, if this is the next progressive movement, I am out. I am so out of this. The horrifying part is, you are playing the victim in this. You are using the same remarks about bigotry and closed-mindedness that are used to start any counter-moral argument. You can call me what you want, but I'm not going to accept your value system. I'm just not. It's just not going to happen. I don't care. What you're doing is just a bad idea. It's just fundamentally a bad idea, and there is no argument towards tolerance that's going to make me change my viewpoint on that.